Welcome to another Baka commentary video. In this video, I'll be talking about the HDPC platform, give a little bit of short explanation, and then do some news on the upcoming HDPC platform. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So the HDPC platform, for the casuals and the non-tech savvy crowd, the HDP stands for high-end desktop personal computers. These computers are basically, they take your regular consumer grade computers and the manufacturers of that computer silicon like Intel and AMD, they add on additional features that are normally only seen in their much more expensive enterprise slash server. And this kind of born, and with all these features on top of a consumer CPU, hence born the HDPC market and HDPC overall as itself. For the people that's wondering, why not those HDPC buyers just go buy a enterprise slash server CPU slash computers? Well, a lot of the enterprise grade stuff, they get rid of a lot of the consumer features that we will need for daily everyday use or even to run as a normal desktop. As well, enterprise servers, they run in a completely environment, they have completely different way of operation that us consumers will not ever be able to afford or even know the process, since there's what goes behind a lot of chain doors and a lot of secrecy. Hence why we have the HDPC platform, and the CPU was created to satisfy this hybrid market. So Intel for 3 generations did not launch a HDPC platform. So the last time that Intel officially really launched a HDPC platform was Intel 10th gen. Well, with Intel 13th gen right now, Intel has finally decided we're going to launch the HDPC platform with their Xeon W3, W5, W7, and W9. Intel has, well, their executives and them be like, hey, we see a open market that we can take advantage of. Why not? So this lineup of 13th gen HDPC, it will go all the way from 6 cores up to 56 cores, and some of the high core count will be using some special Intel technology for the single monolithic die. I believe it will be capped out at the Intel W7 at 24 core. If you want more than 24 core and above, I believe, so like the 50 will be using, like, I believe, but Intel has publicly said that EMU whatever thing, and it is basically like tile system like their competitor. Do I think this is good? Yes, on paper, this is finally, the HDPC platform is no longer ruled by one guy, and there are now 2 parties involved, and there goes competition. And we need to wait for third-party benchmarks to really show what these Intel Xeon 13th Gen Ws are capable of. However, what I think will be the problem is, will Intel be able to regain the trust that they lost because they just did not launch HDPC for 3 generations? Maybe some businesses have been like, yeah, Intel has failed for 3 years to launch a platform for us. Maybe we don't carry their stuff, or we or we already done everything to their competitors. Why do we want to go back to Intel again? Again, I hope this is one of the very much needed Intel comeback to stop their companies from sinking to, well, to just like how most other silicon company where, yeah, they are living, but they are no longer, have the name brand or the reputation of the old. Now, on to the other competitor of the HDPC platform, and that is AMD and their Threadripper platform. AMD Threadripper platform launched at the 1000 series with low cost, and this really pushed out for that time for the entry level and both at the flagship, because AMD just went in this HDPC platform and just went, we are in it to get market share and get adoption. Did they get a lot of adoption? Yes. The Ryzen 1000, 2000, a lot of workstation users adopted it with AMD. Then 2000, they then also, AMD saw that and be like, we now have an even more higher end HD PC platform called the Threadripper Pro. For the 2000, they went up, they did it. For the 3000, they did it again, but this time they locked it all behind an OEM. So a lot of DI people, studios, like a lot of owners who DIY in-house their PC, they had to, well, throw out that PC and go buy a pre-built from whatever OEM like Dell, HP, Lenovo, so on and so on, to get the AMD 3000 Threadripper Pro, and the standard Threadripper was cancelled. 5000 series, same thing. Threadripper, dead. Threadripper Pro. As you seem to know, when your CPU, when the product carries the Pro moniker, they can make the product cost more. And they probably doing some bullshit to justify the increased price in their profit margin with the Pro. So basically AMD with the 3000 series, 5000 series, they saw like, hey, we have no competitors. We're just gonna milk this. And so they did with the Threadripper Pro, basically locking them to OEMs only. And then very, very late, only very late, did they decide to sell to the consumer DIYers who want to build everything themselves, instead of, well, going and buying a pre-built. My final verdict on the AMD Threadripper platform, it came in as an underdog, immature platform. As it got more mature and got more adoption, AMD rested on their comfort of the throne and started to take advantage and extort the HDPC platform. And yeah, so with the future of HDPC platform, we already know what Intel and AMD is going to be doing. If there's healthy competition, they're going to be constantly, every year or every few years, be like bringing out their later, they take their consumer platform and then kind of merge it with some of the features from their HDPC with their server/enterprise stuff and give us HDPC platform new generation. And hopefully does this, that both end up with healthy competition. Intel can keep doing what the current Intel 13th gen HDPC, affordable entry, and at the same time at a flagship, expensive when it's justified. as well as AMD. I hope this lights a fire under AMD and the Threadripper. We get AMD Ryzen 7000 Threadripper and on each generation as we hopefully does it. Yep, this is, well, basically as proven by not just technology, by the general market. If there are more OEMs, OEMs on the market, more names and brands on the market, it drives costs down. And well, for the people that want to buy expensive stuff, they buy the expensive brands. For the people that are like, I want middle, they buy the middle range brand. For the people that's like buying budget and cheap, well, they already kind of chosen the cheap brands. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do the typical YouTube stuff, like, subscribe if you want to grow the community, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.